Pokémon Pearl and Diamond, I experienced what I like to call Pokémon fatigue. Since that was the 4th generation, I had already played through Pokémon games so many times that I just got tired of the old gotta catch 'em all formula. Generation 5 changed all that, and since then, Pokémon is the series I spend the most time with every year. I've logged well over 500 hours into X and Y and another 200 into the Uras remakes. My point is that if you, like me, at one point or another got out of Pokémon, Black and White would be a good place to start again. Now, if there's one thing I got tired of as a kid with Pokémon games was the obligatory 3rd version. I just got tired of replaying the same game with minor changes. When a direct sequel to Black and White was announced, I was more than happy to see the tradition of a 3rd version going away. Nowadays, I'm back into addiction mode, so the more Pokemon, the better. I'm still a bit disappointed that I will never get Pokemon Z. That being said, Black 2 and White 2 was a huge deal back then simply because we'd have never seen something like this before. We were all expecting Pokemon Gray. Having now played through both Black 2 and White 2, I can safely say that the games are still a lot of fun to play today. They sort of reinforce why I think the 5th generation of Pokemon games are some of the best the franchise has ever seen. Now, I was a bit disappointed at the time to learn that there would be no new Pokemon added to these sequels. I was hoping for at least brand new starters. Shouldn't have been too difficult to create 9 new Pokemon just for this game. A missed opportunity by Game Freak. Storyline wise, the Black and White series are my favorite. The original finally debated whether using Pokemon for battles was ethical or not. And Black and White 2 introduces some kick-ass villains, including one that is just pure evil. It's still no Final Fantasy in terms of storytelling, but I found that it was the perfect mix of family-friendly and Pokemon goodness. Those that have always found Pokemon games kiddie won't change their minds here. Pokemon has always been aimed at a younger audience in terms of characters and storytelling. If you've got a long trip ahead of you and need a game to keep you occupied for hours on end, Pokémon Black 2 and White 2 is an obvious choice. Completing the main game will take you at least 20 hours, and you can easily double that if you're a newcomer. However, what really makes this a steal at retail price is the game's post-content. There's simply tons of it. Pokémon Black 2 and White 2 feature my favorite post-game dungeon of this franchise's 20-year history. The 10-level dungeon is cleverly designed. Each floor has a variety of trainers for you to defeat, with one having the key to opening the boss door and another one being the only character able to heal your Pokémon. That's right, you can't use items during this dungeon. By the time you reach the final boss and the last floor, you'll be dealing with level 80 Pokémon. The best feature of this whole dungeon is that you actually get an awesome reward for completing it. One area where Nintendo completely missed the boat with this game is its online features. Not only were they lacking, but the servers were horrible. I'll leave a link in the description of how hard it was to actually connect with someone for a battle. However, this is all irrelevant today since the Nintendo Wi-Fi servers are disconnected for all original Nintendo DS games. I just thought I'd point that out. If you're a Pokemon fanatic like I am, chances are you found the games easier and easier with each new iteration. Well, I have good news for you. Black 2 and White 2 are the only games ever in the series to feature multiple difficulties. There's a slight catch, however. You need to complete Black 2 to unlock Challenge Mode and White 2 to unlock Easy Mode. Once you beat a game, you cannot restart that game with the new difficulty as it would erase that as well. You need to actually link up with another version to unlock those difficulties. It's unfortunate that you need to either know someone with a completed save file or own multiple copies to experience Challenge or Easy Mode. While I haven't tried Easy Mode, I played through White 2 entirely in Challenge Mode, and I can tell you right now that this is a must-try experience for any series veteran. What they do is that they increase the levels of Pokemon owned by trainers and give gym leaders and Elite Four members one more Pokemon to their party. These guys also get Pokemon with perfect stats, and all of their Pokemon are now holding items. This will give you a fantastic experience and will test even the most hardened Pokemon fans. I really hope Nintendo would incorporate this in every Pokemon game after without the need to complete the adventure once. Since both X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire didn't, this isn't looking to be the case. While it's sad to see that some of the best features of Black 2 and White 2 have since been ignored by Nintendo, at least I'm glad to have experienced them in these two fantastic games. If you, for some reason, haven't gotten the chance to experience them, I'd recommend doing so whenever you get a chance. Generation 5 contains some of my favorite Pokemon games, and Black 2 and White 2 are must-owns for any DS or 3DS owner. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to check out my original written review by clicking the link in the description. Until next time.